Recently, I've been using Free People to categorize my style, except I have a little Midwest twist to it. I love so much of their clothes. I think it's so cute, and I always get so excited when I see it thrifting. If you don't know what Free People's style is, it is kind of hard to nail down, so I ChatGPT'd what they would say Free People's style is categorized into. Free People's style evokes a wanderlust-filled, creative, and independent spirit. That's like exactly the kind of vibe that I want. Effortless layering, which is what I really love about Free People. I think it just looks so fun and it's so personalized to the person who's wearing it. I don't know, I'm just obsessed. I love it. That being said though, I don't love everything from Free People. Some of the things are a little out there for me, but because it's my birthday month, I thought it'd be fun to go in the fitting room at Free People today, see what they have, to try on different things. There's a couple of things at Free People I've been really wanting to try, and they are their overalls. Their overalls are iconic, and I think that might just have to be the overalls I end up getting one day. I really want to see their scarves and beanies because I would be willing to buy some if they're cute and I like them. And then skirts. I love a Free People skirt. I love that it's colorful with a lot of different prints and everything, and I just think that especially for the winter time they might have a really fun skirt. But we're gonna see what they have in store. I rarely ever go to a Free People, much less try anything on there. There's none really close to me, so let's go to Free People. And the closest one to me is in Mall of America, so that is where we are shopping at today. And honestly, I'm not even mad. Mall of America during the holiday season is so magical, and so is Free People. Honestly, just looking through the windows got me so excited, and walking through the store felt like walking through Pinterest. And I think that's because a lot of their clothes is in colors and textures and patterns that you just don't see in everyday life, which honestly I think is what draws me to them in the first place. But let's just say that comes with a cost. This sweater is $248. Yeah, so I think that's the most logical reason why we don't see people wearing clothes like Free People everywhere. I loved how many plaid bottoms they have because I've really been into either a plaid pant or a plaid skirt lately, and instead of beanies they were really featuring these bonnet scarf things, which I have seen a lot on Pinterest but not so much in real life yet. And I'm kind of curious to see if this trend actually makes it into the real world, if we see people choosing these over regular beanies. Scarves are always going to be in though, and I think Free People has some really good ones. And from what I've seen, $48 is a pretty normal price for a scarf like that, unless you get them on Amazon or something. But something you can't get on Amazon is pants like this, and these cost $298. Not gonna lie, at this point I was getting a little shocked by the prices. I did not expect things to be this much, and like I said, I don't go to Free People often at all, and so I just didn't know that it was this spending. I am a thrifter though, so I know that I am used to those thrifting prices. This sweater vest though, I didn't even hardly look at the price because look at how beautiful it is. And so the more I shop, the more I realize you're really paying for the creativity and design that goes into making the clothes, like these hand-painted jeans, the embroidered flannel. It's just all so good and unique. But if you've heard of anything from Free People, you've probably heard of the Good Luck barrel jeans. These are very trendy right now and partially controversial, but I was super excited to finally try a pair on, and I really love this paisley bandana print one. At first I thought that these were the overalls I was looking for, but then I found them. These are the Good Luck barrel overalls, and I love this brown color. I was desperately searching for my size. I know I'm an extra small in these because I tried on a small at a different store, and thankfully they did have my size, which was found by my assistant, aka my husband. I love how Free People's clothes can go from western to almost athleisure to like playful, fun, funky. Like this sweater I thought was so cute. It was, I think, like $98, which is I guess cheap for Free People. I did finally find the beanies, and these were really cute, but they were pretty scratchy surprisingly because they looked like they would be soft, but this sweater was super soft, like insanely soft, and it actually was so high quality that it literally felt like someone made this by hand. So we were definitely trying this one on. Now something we haven't found yet is skirts, and I really was looking forward to finding a winter skirt to try on. The only ones I found were these mini skirts, which didn't really make very much sense for winter time. I know you can wear these with tights, but that's just not the look I'm going for, and I know they have longer skirts, so I was just kind of surprised they didn't have them in store this day. They do have a ton of cute accessories though, from the belts to the purses to the socks even. I definitely need to keep Free People in mind for accessories like this. They also had a deal 3 for $30 for socks, and for how cute they were, I was definitely tempted. And I'm always super tempted by flare bootcut jeans, so I did grab these to try, even though the thighs maybe looked a little tiny. I was also going to grab these to try, but unfortunately they didn't have any in my size left. As I said, I really was wanting to look at the scarves and beanies, but none of them I really was obsessed with, and the scarves especially were going fast. I went back to some of them and they were all gone already. I kind of figured we needed like a loose pant to try on, so I grabbed this one, even though they only came in a small, and I'm pretty sure I'd be an extra small. I wish you could feel the sweater through the screen because it felt so good. Honestly, all the sweaters did, and not only did they feel good, they looked so good. I mean, look at this. Look at how cute this one is. One thing I regret so badly not getting to try on is their sequins. They are kind of known for their sequin tops, sequin dresses, and I wish I would have grabbed something to try on. I just didn't even think about it in the moment because in my real life, I wouldn't normally wear a sequin top. I have been though really appreciating patchwork design on clothes, and these jeans were just absolutely stunning. I love how eclectic they look, so I was really excited to try these on. When I think of Free People, I normally think of personality items like those jeans, but they do have a lot of really great quality, simple basics if you're looking for something like that. One that caught my eye was this waffle knit long sleeve lettuce hem mock neck. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever been this excited about a basic before. And right before I went in the fitting room, something else caught my eye. It was these brown pair of pants. They're extremely wide leg, which you guys know I love, and as you know, I love a brown pair of pants, so we grabbed a pair of these two. I got into my fitting room, and you guys, I was so excited for this. I could not believe that I was about to try on all of these things that I just see online, on Pinterest, on Instagram. Honestly, just being in the Free People fitting room, getting to try on their clothes felt like the best birthday gift ever, so let's just jump in. I felt like we had to start with a Free People classic, the barrel jeans, and let me tell you, when I put these on, I instantly fell in love. Instantly. First of all, the fit is incredible. The denim is pretty rigid, but I love that it's not tight against the skin, yet it still fits me really well. And I was shocked at how good the barrel leg style looks on me. I just think it flatters my body type so well. I don't know why. I also like that it's a mid-rise. It's not too high, not too low, at least on my body type. I definitely could belt it higher. I could leave it lower. I really like that. The one thing I maybe didn't like was how cropped they were. They were pretty cropped, which is pretty shocking because I'm only 5'3". But otherwise, that's not really a big deal for me. I still loved the way these fit, even with the crop. I mean, I did not want to take these off. I'm not even joking. And I actually really love this bandana paisley print. I think it's so fun. I don't know how wearable it would be, but I was obsessed. I did eventually take them off so I could try on these extra wide leg brown pants. Now, just a warning, I absolutely love these too. Look at these and how baggy and wide leg they are. Oh my goodness, I think that might be though why they fit a little looser. They are the same size, both of these jeans were 24s, but this pair fit me significantly looser, especially around the waist and even the legs too. I feel like I'm used to baggy things, but it felt a little too baggy for the size that it was. So I did try to pull them down because I was like, maybe they're supposed to be a little bit lower waisted. But regardless of all that, I love these. I love the silhouette of a baggy wide leg jean, especially in a brown color like this. It's just 10 out of 10. I love it. I also love the detail along the waist. I think that's really flattering, and I also just think the silhouette is super flattering on me. I love how wide it looks. I think it's so, I don't know, hip and chic, but cool. It actually reminds me a lot of my universal thread baggy jeans that I really, really love, except these I could dress up a little bit more and look a little more professional because it almost looks like a skirt with how wide these are. And I know these aren't for everyone, but they definitely are for me. I thought we would try on the Aria turtleneck long sleeve on next so we could try it on with all the other things we were going to try on. And surprise, surprise, I love this too. And I actually was not expecting to love a white turtleneck this much, but this was so cute. Look at this. Look at the shape of it too. I love that it goes up and kind of rounds in the front. You guys know I love waffle knit, and I actually really love the lettuce hem of this too. I love that feminine girly touch to it. It just fit so well. I was not expecting to want to bring this home, but I really was contemplating it. When I looked at the price though, it was $48, and it just felt a little too much for a basic like this. I don't know. This also comes in other colors if you're interested, but there's something about the white that I know I would get a lot of use out of. And I thought it would go so perfectly with this Notes of Rose sweater vest. Oh my goodness, you guys. And it did. And it went perfect with the pants too. This whole outfit is so me. The sweater vest itself though was so soft, not itchy at all. I love the colors of it. I love the shape. I love how well it was made, and the quality of the fabric was also really good. Only I think 18% acrylic, which is amazing, and most of it is cotton. Now the price of this is $98, which is a bit much for how little of a piece it is, but I feel like for Free People that isn't that bad of a price, and for the quality of it, how beautiful it is. And I think if you really, really love it, I think it's definitely worth it, because where else can you get a sweater vest this cute? But for the same price, you could also just get this sweater. This is the Firefly pullover for $98. I got this in an extra small, and it comes in a ton of other colors too. This definitely is a sweater you're going to want to wear something underneath. The neckline was very low and kind of slouchy off the shoulder, which I do love that look. That's very Free People. Again, super comfortable fabric, not scratchy at all. I mean, you could sleep in this sweater. It's so good. I thought it fit really well. It still had an oversized fit, even though it was an extra small, and I really loved the raw edges they gave to everything along the neckline and the wrist and the bottom. It just really gives that effortless bohemian look, and I love that so much. And if you are interested in getting this sweater, it does leave little fuzzies on the shirt underneath, so just a little FYI. I finally made it to the piece I've been waiting for, the Good Luck Barrel overalls in this beautiful, beautiful brown color. I got these in an extra small to try on, and I will say that the overalls run large, so make sure to maybe size down if you're interested. But I thought these fit so well, and I just love the way the brown looks. I think brown in a pair of overalls is so wearable and so cute. I am obsessed. I did notice on these, the length of them was much longer than the barrel jeans that I tried on, so I was really glad that these did go basically all the way to the ground, which is nice because you could also cuff them if you wanted. And these definitely still have a barrel look to the leg, so if you don't like that, these might not be for you, but I don't think it's too dramatic. I think it's just cute. I don't know, for an overall, I like it. Now keep in mind too, I didn't adjust the straps or anything, so I think that would help with some of the way that it was fitting on me. But the quality of these overalls is just so good. You can tell it's really well made. It is $148, so you definitely really have to love them to get them. Next, we tried on the Emery low-rise flare jeans, and let me just tell you, these flares are big. Just a warning, again, look at them. Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminded me of when I went to Gap and I tried on those 70s jeans that had a big bell bottom too. I just feel like a model in this style. I am actually obsessed. I think I look really good actually in an extra exaggerated flare with a low rise. Like, should I have lived in the 70s? I don't know. But all that to say though, these are just simply way too tight. I mean, my thighs were suffocating in these. I definitely need to size up. But otherwise, the quality of these is so good. I love the wash. I love the frayed hem. They are a bit long, so you might need to wear heels with them. And honestly, I think if the bell bottom flare was a little less wide, I'd be really tempted to get these. Although not gonna lie, I do love how dramatic they are. Now we completely did a 180 with these pants. These are the Nice Choice pull-on pants, except these are in a small, which I knew would be a little bit big on me, and they definitely were. I would need to size down to an extra small. So this didn't really give you a good representation of how they would fit. They are very unique, like the way that they're sewn and everything. Do you see that kind of crease at the bottom there? I don't know if they're supposed to be like barrel-y or like trouser looking. I'm not really sure, honestly. And I also don't really know what I'd wear with them or how I'd style them. They are just so interesting. So these are probably the least favorite thing I tried on. I do again wish I got them in my size, but still really cute and good quality. And speaking of good quality, these patchwork jeans, yeah, they're $348. And I'm pretty sure these are the most expensive jeans I've ever put on in my life. And if you, for some reason, are looking at getting these jeans, they do run small, so definitely size up. This is a 24, and these really were tight on me. But I mean, look at how cute they are. These are really stunning. Like, if I was in a music video and I was like the singer, I would want to wear these. They're so cool. I mean, even in my everyday life, I would totally wear these just to the coffee shop, to the grocery store. These look so cute. The feeling of the denim too felt almost vintagey, worn in. It was really, really good quality. But as you can see, I'm kind of busting out of these. I really wish I would have had time to grab a size up to see how those would fit. But we need to remember these are $350, and even if they fit perfect, they can't come home with me. I really wanted to do another round of try-ons, but the fitting rooms were pretty busy and I didn't want to take up any more space. So I just went to skim around the store and I found these jeans that I really wish I could have tried on. Look at the belt and the print and the cuffs at the bottom. I was also obsessed with these sparkly gift pouches. I don't really know why they were $58, but there's something so magical about them. And then across the room, I spotted these bags. I think these are so fun. They're a suede slouchy tote bag. They come in a ton of different colors. I love how they look crossbody. They're just so slouchy, baggy, casual. And honestly, I think for the quality, $98 is a pretty good price for this. But as I made my way around the store looking at all the other little knick-knacky things that I missed, I realized something. If I had a birthday wish and I suddenly got a Free People gift card that never ran out, I would genuinely buy all of my clothes there. And I would be totally fine with that. Truly, after going here, I realized just how well the Free People style fits with my personality. But unfortunately, it doesn't fit with my wallet. It is very expensive and more of an every once in a while type of thing. You guys, that was amazing. It definitely confirmed how much I love the Free People style and how much it really is something that I am drawn to and that I love. I love this store so much. The main problem is it is so expensive. I actually forgot just how expensive it is. I was flipping over tags of different sweaters and jeans and things, and I was like, dang, it is way, way, way more expensive than I even remember, even seen online and stuff. So that is a bummer. Their style comes with a price, which is so dumb, honestly. And I think a lot of it can be recreated doing DIYs and thrifting and stuff. So I definitely can afford the thrift version of Free People, but every once in a while, I would love to invest in a fun piece from from there, especially their jeans. I was not expecting to love the barrel jeans so much. I am definitely going to get a pair if they go on sale because I felt so confident in them. And I really, as much as I love jeans and I feel like I have a lot, I counted and I only have 7 pairs, which I don't feel like is that bad for someone who loves jeans. And some of them, like this pair, I've had for a really long time. Me and my husband AJ agreed that the overalls are gonna have to be a member of our family soon. They're just so cute, and the brown just feels so much like me. I feel like in the winter time I definitely get a lot of use out of them, so I'm hoping they go on sale. I might get them for my birthday coming up here soon. I feel like it's on my New Year's resolution to get a pair of overalls, and I just feel like for my birthday would be kind of a good time. And I waited all year to try and thrift some, and I haven't found any that come anywhere close. So I also think there's something so magical about Free People in the winter time. All the scarves and beanies and sweaters and layers. I think that's maybe why. It's all the layers that come with it that make it Free People. Winter style can be very boring, but Free People makes it fun, and I really enjoy that. Just like with any store too, I feel like the sizing fluctuates so much, especially with the bottoms mostly. I had a 24 in so many different jeans, and one fit perfect, one was too big, one was way too tight. We got a mix of all the range of sizes in one size. I fit every jean differently, but it was the same size, which is just crazy, and it's from the same brand, so I just don't understand that. But definitely worth, especially since you're gonna pay so much money, definitely worth trying on before you buy. Just because you are 24 in one pair of pants doesn't mean you're gonna be that same size in the next style. So I am really glad that I was able to try on all these pieces, and now I can keep an eye out for the deals, and now that Black Friday is gonna be soon. Overall though, I'm sad that I'm not walking away with anything from Free People, but it's getting me really excited to look towards their sales and online and everything, because it just hits a little hard financially, just a little too much to just buy on a whim, you know? But overall, I am really glad that I went to do this for my birthday month. I think it just gives me a better sense of self going into my 30th year, that this is the vibe I want to give off. I really like it. I feel comfy and confident in myself. I feel beautiful in it, and I think that's a really important thing to discover in your 30s. I'm just feeling really glad that I did this, and it feels like found a little part of me style-wise. I still can't believe we went. I'm just still so excited about it. Just seeing beautiful things, like I've said before, just gets me so inspired, and I feel, I don't know, it's just fun being in a mall too. I feel like that just gets me excited for Christmas. We got the Starbucks sugar cookie latte. As they say, like, we need to bring 2016 back. I really want this Christmas to feel like it did like 10 years ago, you know, when things were simpler. Oh, this lighting is kind of rough, but I gotta go anyways. Make sure to comment this emoji if you made it this far, and welcome to the folded fam. You made it to the end of the video. It truly means so much to me that you guys stick to the end to listen to all my rambly thoughts. But this one was a good one. I feel like this was such a fun video. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, what you think about Free People, what piece you like the best. I'd love to hear what you liked the best, and I'd love to try Free People Movement too. Free People Movement is one that I go into a lot in Austin, so I've kind of been in it quite a few times recently, but I do love their stuff too. It's just so cozy and effortless. I really like that. So I'd love to peek in there this winter too to see all the different stuff that they have, especially their like fuzzy Sherpas and everything. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Laundry Chat. I put up videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next one.